Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a whole stack of layouts to share with you that I created for Keep It Simple. I've got it divided into collection so that you can see the projects that I created within that collection. So we are going to get started with the Back to Basics collection. And that's what I used to create this first layout. The Back to Basics collection actually has 7 paper packs, and within those 7 paper packs, they have 4 shades of the same color. So like the yellow is the lemon paper pack, jade, royal, lilac, rose, ruby, and did I get them all? Royal? Yeah, I think that's it. So this features all 7 colors. They've got coordinating enamel dots, so I added enamel dots into each section of this heart to kind of give it a little bit of texture and dimension. This is a cut file. I believe I just got it in the Silhouette store. Backed it with pattern papers and added some machine stitching around the edge of the heart. So really simple white title cut from white cardstock. This one is also Back to Basics. It's featuring the jade, ruby, and lemon paper packs, and then all of the enamel dots, except I didn't use rose and lilac on this one. But these are just backed Christmas tree cut files and simple white title again. Here's another Christmas project. Obviously, big title on this one. Again, ruby, jade, and lemon enamel dots. So these die cuts, these basic die cut shapes that you see, the photo corners, labels, journaling spots, come in the paper pack. So this kind of shows you, let me pull this one in again. This one is the darkest shades of the paper pack, what's in the heart, and this is the lightest shades. So you could create these 2 layouts from the same papers. So I did this one for a feature on the Scrapbooking Cards Today blog. Just back to cut file. Again, a simple white title. These flowers are die cuts within the paper pack and enamel dots. Again, this is one of my favorite recent photos or layouts. This one is another Back to Basics. This time I used the stamps for the title, and I did a lot of hand stitching on this one. So I stitched in between each of the colors on the rainbow and around the clouds. Okay, this one is created with the Clementine collection, and that's a very vintage kind of very floral heavy collection. I kind of challenged myself to make a Christmas layout with this one. So these ornaments are free cut files on the Keep It Simple website, and I cut them out large, really big, and then it's kind of hard to tell, but I backed them with vellum. So you can kind of see there. Anyway, backed them with vellum, used some ribbon at the top, and then this gold rickrack is kind of looks like this string on the ribbon, I guess. And then a simple die cut title. Here's another one with the Clementine collection. This one I made flowers. These are just silhouette cut files. I cut from pattern papers in the Clementine collection and created the flowers. Lots of dimension and texture on this one. Too, on the title, I hope you can see, I cut the title out probably 5 or 6 times with white cardstock and then again with pattern paper and layered them together so it kind of looks like chipboard. It gives the dimension that chipboard does without having it be an actual chipboard piece. One fun thing that I did here is I stitched the strips, the journaling strips down. Two, at the center, in the center of these flowers are pearls, and these are part of the Clementine collection as well. All right, this one is from the Boys collection, and that's one of the first collections that Keep It Simple released. It's a signature collection of mine, and I used a sketch from Scrapbooking cards to create this layout. I did a chain stitch around it, a hand stitched. I mounted the photo on pattern papers. There's a little tag embellishment there, washi. And then these are really fun. They're chipboard titles, and they come white, and then you can, you know, spray ink, paint, stamp, whatever you'd like on them. I used a Heidi Swap navy color shine on this one. This is along the same lines, the same kind of basic sketch, and and using the Boys collection too. The only thing that's not Keep It Simple on this layout are the letter stickers, and those are from American Crafts. They're just thickers. I stitched with my sewing machine in navy thread around the circle, used a border punch to create this notebook edge, and there are enamel dots with the Boys collection as well. This collection I created this layout with the Namaste Home collection. That's another one of their first releases and a signature collection of mine. One photo, I did a square but turned it the opposite direction of the background, I guess, and did some machine stitching. This is a sticker sheet that comes in the Namaste Home paper pack, and then just one 4x6 photo mounted on a piece of pattern paper. So this is from the Crafty Girls collection, and that's a collection that is themed around let me think. Around crafting. Sorry, my mind went blank there for a second. I cut out the title with my silhouette, and then used stickers and die cuts and chipboard from the collection to put this layout together. So some more machine stitching around the edges. I love these are adhesive buttons. The buttons come with adhesive already on them in this collection. This is from the Max and Daisy collection. It is a pet themed collection, specifically with dogs and cats. I only have one layout that I have at my house with this collection. One of my favorite parts of this collection are these puffy buttons, and they look like buttons, but they're puffy stickers. There's that little dog is a puffy sticker. So those are little puffy stickers. This is a sticker from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I did use stamps from the Back to Basics collection to stamp out this title, and then I just fussy cut it out of orange pattern paper. Oh, in this, actually this yellow and the blue, those are from the Back to Basics collection. So the Back to Basics collection coordinates with many of their collections. Okay, so these last few layouts are from the newest collection, Hello Adventure. So this is one of my favorite projects that I created with Hello Adventure. I used the tag punch board from We Are Memory Keepers to create all of these tags, and then the whole reinforcer punch also by We Are Memory Keepers to make the reinforcers on, I think, yeah, they're on all of the tags. So I tied some of them with string, some of them I left blank. They are all popped up. They all have some dimension, and then I added a few leaves that I did some machine stitching on. With Hello Adventure, there's an alphabet. They're called alphabets, and they are foamed. They're thicker letters, if you can see that. And then they have a printed cardstock on the top, and there are puffy buttons that go with Hello Adventure as well. So this is, anyway, one of my favorites. This one hangs up in my office because I love that one. Hello Adventure has a bunch of these cute little critter icons, little kids dressed up as woodland creatures. So I immediately thought of this photo of my daughter when she was just little she was a skunk for Halloween one year. So I used the alphabets again, some puffy buttons. There's a journaling spot that I put my journaling strips on. This is the only thing I believe that is not in the Hello Adventure collection on this layout, and that's some pom-pom trim. And I believe I just got that at Hobby Lobby. This layout was in the fall issue of Scrapbooking Cards Today magazine. In their, I think it's called the Reader's Gallery. I could be wrong, but it's that back section of submissions in the magazine. So I used Hello Adventure and gave it a fall twist, and die cut these leaves with my silhouette, use the puffy buttons, and then this is also a cut file, and I just cut it out several times so that it looked like chipboard again. And this is one called Horseshoe Lake. It's with the Hello Adventure collection. 2 4x6 photos on the diagonal with using stickers, the alphabets again, and a little bit of Back to Basics here and there. This is another favorite of mine. I love just the simplicity of this one with the grid of patterned papers on the back, the 2 photos just slightly offset, and the diagonal embellishment clusters. This is another layout that you would have seen in the fall issue of Scrapbooking Cards Today magazine. This was in the Keep It Simple ad. Another photo of my little girl dressed up as a skunk. And I did kind of a triangle quilt pattern on the back of this. and finished it off with embellishments and alphabets. This one is in the fall issue, or maybe it's the winter issue. I think it's the winter issue of Creative Scrapbooker magazine. It's in the Keep It Simple ad. So this is a basic grid with 6 3x4 cards. And then I offset the photos slightly just to create a little bit of interest. Added the title and lots of fun embellishing on this layout as well. This is a really fun idea for using up your scraps. After creating this whole stack of layouts with the Hello Adventure collection, I honestly just had a bunch of strips of pattern paper, and this is what I came up with. So the only thing special, I guess not special, but one thing to note on this layout is that I tried to use a visual triangle on most of these pieces. So you'll notice that I used the teal on 3 sides, the pink on 3 sides, yellow on 3 sides, just to create, to make it more pleasing to the eye and look a little less chaotic, I guess. This is a really simple one for with Hello Adventure, just one 4x6 photo. This was our one of our last vacations as a family of 5. We went to Mount Rushmore with my brother and his family. Created the title along the side of the photo, make this one a little bit unique. Used a border punch, and this is a branding strip from one of the pattern papers. This is another favorite, and one that a lot of my Instagram followers really liked. I created kind of a rainbow effect on a piece of white cardstock in the background. Used a 4x6 photo of landscape and laid this Hello Adventure, or this isn't Hello Adventure. This is from the Boys collection. And I overlaid that on the photo, and then nestled the word Idaho in with the alphabets. Anyway, this is a fun one. Lots of machine stitching on this one as well. All right, last but certainly not least, this is another fun idea to do with scraps. I took a pile of Hello Adventure scraps and took it's a rhombus punch from, let's see, I believe it's EK Success. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below. But I used that punch to create kind of a quilted look on the background. Stitched those pieces into place with my sewing machine and added 2 3x4 photos, the title along the bottom with the alphabets, stickers, and that one is finished. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed seeing these projects that I've been working on. Make sure you visit the Keep It Simple store. I will leave a link to the store in the description box below, as well as to the collections that I talked about in this video. So let me know in the comments below which was your favorite project out of this stack. Make sure and hit that subscribe button before you head off to the next video, and I will see you in my next one. Have a good day.